swear to God, I start every live coughing, don't I? I need to quit smoking. The first step is recognizing that you have a problem. The next step is to fix it. Oh, y'all, I ordered a chicken salad. I ain't never ate here before. I didn't even know this place was here. I bicycle through here all the time. I never smelled the Italian smell until I ordered that grilled chicken salad, and now I smell Italian food. I literally come by here all the time just to bicycle this hill because it's the best hill in town for glutes. Oh, look how cute. I mean, it may not be my favorite place on earth, but it sure is endearing, ain't it? It's adorable. Alright, so she said it's going to be about 15 minutes. I got a grilled chicken salad. I think it was like $11 for a grilled chicken salad. That's crazy, but it's okay. Try it. Hello, you made it back. I am back as well. Yeah, I think they sell coffee in that place. I want to try that place one day. Yeah, she said it'd be about 15 minutes. It's probably been about 5 or 10. Pickleball league. Lord, I'm telling you what, these Southerners are going absolutely mad for pickleball. Every time I turn around, somebody's like, "Oh, I gotta go play pickleball," or somebody. Oh, remember when I had on that cute black skirt and I told you guys I had on this cute outfit. It looked like a pickleball outfit, but it wasn't. And some lady in the gas station was like, "What have you been doing? Playing pickleball?" I was like, "I don't even know what that is." No, I haven't. It was funny. Oh, it's healing pretty good. It's healing pretty good. You can see where the skin's missing. I need to change this bandage. God. I swear to God, the louder the muffler, the more mental health problems they have. This is tried and true. I don't make the rules. It's like, Lord, every time I hear one of the little piece of craps coming, I'm like, Lord, let me go hide before Methany shows up. Oh, I'm waiting on a salad on a summer day in August. I still can't believe it was that much. But it's alright. Yeah, $11.58. We'll see. I hope it's better than the last place, because that last place we got a damn salad. It was a hot mess. They had literally took a head of lettuce. They had like wedged it and then like pulled the wedge pieces apart. Like, it didn't even make sense. The lettuce was not cut up. Half of the bottom of foam was water. Was this intentional? It was so laughable. It looked intentional. Water at the bottom of the plate. It's like they rinsed the lettuce, but the lettuce had all of these grooves, and so the water got it. I don't know. The only explanation is somebody don't know how to make a damn salad right. Or it was intentional. Is it a lack of intelligence? Or they just don't care? I don't know. It didn't make no sense. It was disgusting. The ranch was horrible. The lettuce was horrible. The vegetables looked sad. Y'all remember that, right? I had to throw that whole salad away. Post office. You know, I try to be nice to people, and then I don't want friends anymore. So first of all, I don't know who that fake account was, but they've been popping up. They've sent me like $7 or something, and then all of a sudden they said some foul shit. Did you see that? I don't know that person. That's once again another troll that probably one of those fake accounts. So there's so much shit. I just don't even care. You need to just start trusting my word. Okay? That was a troll account. Someone that was a plant. I have this happen all the time. I had someone come into the chat 2 weeks ago and buy 200 memberships. Most of those people that got memberships then come back the next day to troll my account, and I had to block my own followers who were fake followers saying evil, evil shit. And then this motherfucker is gonna sit and say some, what? I think not. I think not. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. It's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy how many adults play games. You know? It's like it's sad. It's still shocking to me. Like, who has the time to mess with somebody else's job? Oh, somebody that don't have a job. That's right. Belgium. Oh. Yes. Thank you so much. I hope you'll have a great day. You too. All right. Make sure there's silverware in there. I feel silverware. Perfect. We'll put that in the back. You all ready? I am. Make sure I didn't leave anything. Oh, I guess I could just sit right here and eat. I just don't know about the resolution of the camera. Maybe I need to put you over here, because a while ago you couldn't see me. Still can't see me, can you? So frustrating. It's the sunlight. My eyes hurt. Ow, my shoulder. Alright, let's see this. Oh. Grilled chicken salad, Thousand Island. Oh, Thousand Island. Crackers, my favorite. These are so good. Lance. They're always the best ones. And then the salad. Ooh, y'all. That's what a grilled chicken salad is supposed to look like. You see that? Beautiful. Beautiful. Wow. I'm excited. Sucks it's so big. This is actually enough for like 4 meals for me. Absolutely 4 meals. That's 4 meals for me. Sucks. That's why it's so expensive. I really hate it. I mean, everywhere you go nowadays, it's huge portions. It's like I literally could have ate a fourth of that and been full. So it sucks, but that's also why I don't know what to do. We don't like nothing dry around here, okay? We see. Well, for me, I got to season until someone else's ancestors tell me to stop. Because if I season until my ancestors tell me to stop, it ain't going to get no seasoning. Oh, God. This looks so good. We season until our ancestors tell us to stop. Olive, onion, green pepper. Alright. I'm about to go beast mode. If you've never been to a Brooke food review, you've never seen a feral female eat a salad before, welcome. Pay attention. It's going to be gone. First you see it, then you won't. Because Brooke inhales it like she's a damn vacuum cleaner. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Let me check. If I move the plate, does water come out? Nope. Hell yeah, man. Mm. Look at that cheese. Mm. That cheese is so good. Tomato, onion, black olive, banana peppers, cucumbers, green onions. Food! Real food. Mm. A cracker for a cracker. You ever seen Madea? A brownie from my brownie. Sofia Vergara. Oh God. One of the best parts of a movie ever. They're in jail. Madea goes to jail. Oh my God. Is it Sofia Vergara? I think that's how you say it. Love her. Love her. She says, she says, a brownie for my brownie. A cracker for my cracker. That's one of the best parts of a movie ever. It's so hilarious. I think it's Madea goes to jail. I've never seen the movie. I've only seen that part of the movie. And it's so good every time. Get on now. This is mine. Y'all. That chicken is so good. They seasoned it. I think this is the best thing I've had since we had that salmon poke bowl in the Florida Keys. That cheese is too good. That cheese is too good. Dangerous. I had a piece of chicken on there. It's worth $11 for sure. I mean, the portion size for sure, you know. It's starting to heal. It itches. Get off my plate. It's like a cast. You want to stick something down in there and just, Damn it. I'm getting full. It don't take much. 5 bites, 6 bites. That's why I eat fast. I gotta get it down because I'm actually surprised the dent I put in this. I had bacon and eggs earlier. But that's all I'd had today. Damn, this was good. Damn it. That's dangerous. I think they shred that in-house. That mozzarella that's on here is very mozzy. It tastes good. Ugh. That cheese is amazing. It's got that like sharp mozz taste. It really tastes mozzy. It's so good. I'm full. What did I say? I said I can eat a fourth of this. Look. Hey, Christy. Yeah, unfortunately, homeless people still have to eat. Yeah, but, you know, some of us still shower every day. Yeah, we eat every day, we shower. It's really crazy to me how people will come and try to make me feel bad about buying lunch for myself when I work my ass off. And I'm literally... Y'all, please pay attention to double standard on my channel, because people are wild out here. Damn it. I'll show you how much I ate. A fourth. It was delicious. Much better than the last time we tried to try a salad. You know, that's what sucks about trying new things, is if you don't like it, you've already bought it and you're hungry then, or you gotta make do. And with everything being so expensive nowadays, it's scary to try new stuff. So you kind of stick with the same places because you know the prices, you know what they got, you know the portion size. Honestly, this would be enough food, in my opinion, for 2 people. This is a big ass salad. If I got this and I had a house with a fridge, I would actually section this into portions and meal prep with it, absolutely. And it'd be fine for 2 or 3 days, as long as you don't put the dressing on it, of course. But I would eat off of that for 2 or 3 days. Seriously. I'd probably just go in there and get me another bowl, scoop some out, and put some dressing on it. That's enough food for 2 people. And that's actually like 3 serving sizes, maybe 4. It's delicious though. Much better than the other place we tried. I would definitely eat this again. Will. Now I wonder if they have a side salad. If they have a side salad, that'd probably be more up my alley, but I don't know what comes on that. And I'm actually going to try to hold on to this because I might try to eat some more of it in a little while. I hate to do that because it's hot out here, but we'll see how it lasts. It's just so much of it, and I have another dressing. I would like to try to save it and eat on it, but we'll see what happens. We'll try it. All we can do is put it in the basket and hope it doesn't wilt and get all nasty and attract bugs. Worst case scenario, it wilts, attracts bugs, and we have to throw it away. Best case, we can snack on it, eat some more. And if it works, then that's good. I can come over here. And it's starting to cool off. I think it's going to get hot next week, but the end of this month, the start of next month, it'll start to cool off here. So that'll change the dynamics of me being able to keep food a little bit. You can't keep nothing when it's 102 outside. Bottled water goes hot in 20 minutes. A bottle of frozen water will unthaw in like less than an hour in this kind of heat. Well, Lord, is it going to fit in the basket? Yeah, it does. Oh, it actually fits perfect next to the water bottle, so everything's kind of positioned in there to lock everything in. All right. That was actually really good. Much better than the others. You know, I don't think that I don't think that them people mean to make a bad salad. I think that it was just a bunch of guys in there. And I think that sometimes men know how to grill, but they don't know how to like cut vegetables, you know? I've ran into that quite a bit. Like, they're wonderful grillers. Like, just hand them a bag of some wood chips and some meat that's already been prepped and say, go grill. And they love that, okay? But if you ask them to set the damn table, they don't know where nothing is. They can't find the forks. They don't know that we have damn paper towels. They don't know that we own plates. It's a conundrum, you know what I mean? And I think that that's what happened at that restaurant over there. I think that people probably rarely order salads. This seems to be more of a salad spot. They have about 10 different salads on their menu at this pizza spot, so we'll definitely be back over here. But I think that that is more of a pizza sub spot. I don't think that a lot of people order salads, and I think that maybe somebody made a salad that didn't know how to properly wash the salad, and what happened was is the way that the lettuce was cut, it actually held a lot of water, and when they packed the salad in there, all of that water drained out to the bottom of the plate, and so I had an inch of water at the bottom of my salad. My salad was swimming, okay? It was a sad salad. My salad was swimming in its own tears. So I think that that's what happened. I think that pizza place is probably, I know it's a good pizza place. I just can't eat pizza. I physically cannot eat it. It causes me health problems. So, yeah, I don't think that place over there is a bad place. And matter of fact, one of their workers tried to bring me, it might have been the owner, and I was in the mood that day, and I also couldn't carry it, but one of their workers tried to stop and give me pizza one day, and that was really nice of them. I really appreciate I appreciate anyone that shows genuine concern for my situation, you know. And I think that, you know, like I said the other day, I think that I get angry really easy. Okay? Not to the point where I'd like body slam somebody out here, but I do say things. And yeah. I don't often feel bad because I'm often right, but sometimes I do feel bad. And that salad thing was one of them. I think that maybe they just didn't have the salad prep girl there that day or something. Because I've eaten salads from there 10 years ago, and it was fine. I feel like I used to get a grilled chicken salad from there, and it was amazing. I don't know. Things happen. You know, employees change. The way that they operate, policy and procedure change. Products change, which causes menu items to change. You never know. I know that they have good pizza in Stromboli. I've had their Stromboli there at the, I think it's called Tiano's. They have good Stromboli. It was that place where that lady come out and said, you're not allowed to talk out here. Well, that's not what she said, but y'all remember. I'm like, girl, oh no, what it was I was talking about obesity in America, and some guy heard me say the word fat, and he got offended and went into the store and was like, some lady out there said the word fat. It's all recorded. Yep. You can hear the lady come out to me. Some guy complained that you said the word fat. Swear to God on my life. It's all recorded. I just think that, you know, yeah, people need to get it together. People really need to get it together. And I wasn't even talking about him being fat. I was talking about somebody else being fat, but regardless, he was fat too. Like, that's why he's taking offense. It's like, dude, if you feel that bad about it, like if it bothers you, they'll be like, no, it doesn't. Yes, it does. The mere word bothers you. If it bothers you that bad, why not do something about it? It's like the people that wanted us to call them different gender. Why do we have to play into these people's delusion? No, absolutely not. And I'll be damned if you're going to bully me because you're not happy with your freaking self. I'll put you on blast, on camera. Absolutely not. This has come from somebody who used to be fat. So, not once did I ever start bullying people because I was not happy with myself. But I go through that every day. Every day. There is some woman that is obese out here being bitter, passive-aggressive, moody, quick, rude. Yeah, not once did I ever treat somebody like crap because I wasn't happy with myself. But unfortunately, most people don't operate like I do. So, you know, it's crazy. But yeah, I don't think that that's a bad place. I've had their stromboli. It was really good. But that was that pizza place. That's where I got that salad too. It was full of water. It's like, that was the same day I bought that salad from there, remember? And we were sitting out there eating it, and then we started talking. The salad was full of water. Had to throw it away. And that might have not been the same day. It might have been around the same time. Like the same week. But anyways, I'm glad that they have salads back there. They have like, I saw Caesar, a house, grilled chicken, and you could probably add chicken to whatever you want. They don't care. What is today? Monday. I have so much to do. I've already done so much this morning. Oh, don't let me fall. Oh. Whee! Hang on, kids. I'm tired, y'all. I don't know what's gotten into me the past, like, I think it's the PMDD. I do. I think it's, where is my, oh, it's in there. I thought I put my headphones in. I didn't. I do. I think it's the PMDD. I think my cycle, because of the heat, my cycle, so, how can I explain it? So premenstrual dysphoric disorder, you go through phases like you would a regular menstrual cycle, but the difference is when you're going through the ovulation cycle, the premen cycle, and then the PMS cycle, your period, your mental health is being affected through every single cycle, and you're a different person every week of the month, bitch. That's what it means. It's like dealing with 3 different personalities, three times a month, through 3 different damn cycles, and your mental health. I mean, literally, people, there needs to be more research on this, because it's my belief that a lot more women actually have premenstrual dysphoric disorder, and it's underdiagnosed because it's been understudied. Anyways, when you ovulate, right before you ovulate, you'll have like 10 days that are like amazing, and then you ovulate, and then you feel like shit for 20 days approximately till your period starts. And the weather, I've noticed over the past 3 years since I got diagnosed, the weather changes that cycle a little bit. It'll offset it or it'll onset it. The heat, the colder conditions, it's absolutely crazy. I would never think that weather, well, seasonal depression, hello, you would never think that the weather would really affect your mental health like that, but I'm here to tell you that PMDD, there is, my cycle sometimes starts and ends for each week. It starts and ends at different times depending on the season. I'm starting to be able to hone into this more. Like, I guess because it's been so hot, I don't know. I'm feeling really, like, lethargic and stuff. But more than that, like, I was depressed last week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it was hard to pull myself out of the woods on Thursday to even film, like, almost didn't. And if I wouldn't have, you probably wouldn't have saw me all week. Like, it's easy for me to fall into that, like, depression where I'm just, like, stuck in the house and completely isolated, where I don't go anywhere. I'll go to the grocery store, that's it, you know? Do you know how easy that would be to do now that I, like, live up in the woods and stuff? Like, I don't ever have to move. I can just lay on the ground and die. It's even worse. I have no responsibilities. I don't have insurance to pay. I don't have a truck payment to pay. I don't have, you know, school to keep up with anymore. I don't have all of that. So it would be really easy to fall into depression because there's no upkeep. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to upkeep anything in my life to keep me on track. Myself. I feel like I got salad all up in my teeth, and this salad is driving me mad. This is why I don't keep food. That shit's everywhere. I already know it is. It will not. See, and this is why we throw shit away. This is why homeless people leave shit everywhere. It's annoying. You do not understand. Every time I hit a bump, these water bottles are flying out of this basket. Ugh. And my back already hurts from the bag. I ain't putting nothing in my bag, especially food. Damn, that wind feels good. Need a bathroom now too. Hey Christy, welcome back. Thanks for becoming a bronze member again. Hey Maria. Y'all, I'm sorry. These damn people are crazy. You know what I mean? Absolutely crazy. That's a fake fucking account that I've been saying hey to for 5 days. Damn. I'm just sick of it. I mean, this is why I cut the comments off. I'm not hiring a moderator until I can pay a moderator $50,000 a year, because that's the right way to run business. Shocking. Morals and values, worth ethic, like work ethics. Yeah, I'm not hiring a moderator until I can pay them $50,000 a year. So this is why I cut the comments off, because people are insane. And if you can't tell, I actually have a life to live. I'm not a loser out here trying to interfere with some homeless woman's life. So, yeah, I ain't got time for the shit. That's why I cut them off. Sure enough. I mean, I block people, and the very next day they come back with a new fake account. This has been going on for 2 years, and YouTube does nothing to assist me with this problem. Sometimes it'll be 50 or 60 fake accounts in one day. It's all the same trolls that I've already blocked them. They're fixated. They come up with these parasocial relationships in their heads, and they get butthurt when they get blocked. That makes them obsess even freaking more. It's crazy. This is what I was talking to the magistrate about this morning. He was like, do you know what that guy wants from you? What he's trying to do? I said, I know exactly what he's trying to do. I said, he's trying to get a reaction. He's trying to incite fear. He's trying to bully me by circling me like a vulture. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, I know exactly what he's trying to do. The fact that I ignore him drives him crazy, you know? And, sorry, hey. Yeah, the fact that I ignore him drives him crazy. When you tell them no, and they have no control, okay? This is what they do. They turn into little stalkers. I don't make the rules, I just make the observations. I've been going through this for 2 years. I've had a list of stalkers. I have stalkers on the internet, and then I have stalkers in real life. And then I got stalkers on Reddit, and then I got stalkers on Twitch. And then I got stalkers on YouTube, and I got stalkers out here in these streets. Seriously. It's all been recorded. Every police report, every time they had to search my car for a tracking device, the time my truck tire was stabbed out, remember that? Yeah. Yeah. We've been through some shit. It's so crazy though, because one thing we haven't done on this channel is see Brooke fucking with anyone. Not once. You'll never find a video of me antagonizing somebody, trying to get a reaction out of somebody, being passive aggressive, trying to start problems, stirring up drama, stirring the pot. You can't find a video of it because I've never behaved that way. That's why they're out here stalking me. That's exactly why they're out here stalking me. I'm everything they'll never be, and everything they've ever wanted, but never have. It's crazy. So yeah, the magistrate was really nice, and I thought I was gonna be in there all day. I actually wasn't. I was in there probably about 40 minutes. I've never had to do what I had to do. It's unfortunate. And I even told the magistrate, I was like, man, I really hate this. Like, I don't want to do this. Like I have to do this for my safety. But I don't want to do this because it just stresses me out. You know, it's just, it's like, why do people poke and poke and poke? I don't get it. I think it's a lack of intelligence. I do. I think it's a lack of intelligence. They genuinely don't know how to control themselves or know better. They don't know the difference between right and wrong, good and evil. Morals and no morals. They don't even know what morals are. Go ask the nearest person to you, what is integrity? Most motherfuckers out here will have to look that word up. Yep. Ask somebody, oh, what do you count as your best intrinsic value? They'll be like, huh? Let's rock. Let's roll. Let's try not to get hit by a car and killed cold. Oh, I meant to grab my headphones. Damn, I ain't worth a damn today. I ain't heard no music all day. I ain't heard a singular song. And my two brain cells don't want to spit nothing out. I was going to sing a song, but I can't think of a song. Sing a song! How about that? Oh. You know what I really need to do? I really need to damn go run. I ain't run in about 6 weeks since we were in Jacksonville and I was doing like 5 miles a day. I think the cigarettes, me vaping. I think it's me vaping. Oh, it smells like mothballs. Oh, this one does, I think. I just need to sit down. I don't feel good, y'all. I think it's stress. I think it's just, I'm so stressed out about just everything, okay? Every fucking thing. Water. The sun is so bright, even with it cloudy. I think the humidity is so high, it's dehydrating me. Because when it's at like 80, 90, you can't breathe up here. I don't know if the elevation's different or what. I genuinely the air feels so thick. could just be going through my phase. I go through this every month. I'm like, God, I feel so bad. It's probably just my PMDD. I probably just need to take a rest day, relax, stop stressing. God, it's so hot. Jesus. Yo, this is actually cool here. So this is blowing my mind. It says 83, 75% humidity. I don't know why it feels so hot today. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain, like all day. I don't know what I'm going to do about work. And Wednesday. Yeah. Tuesday and Wednesday is supposed to drop. I need to figure out a space to film. I need to, you know what I need to do? I need to create an email. I need to create an email, a new one, to put at the top of my page. And then I need to find a space to rent to work out of. A small office space of some sort. I don't care if it's just a broom closet, honey. I will throw up a poster, okay, for behind me and have my camera right here so I can film my content. Like, seriously. It's getting to the point to where people are just they're so disturbed by, you know, the right of speech that, you know, I'm having problems out here. Like I am. Food Line, Walmart, you know. Look, everywhere I go, there's trolls calling. The business, bombarding the business. Like, you know, I need somewhere to film. I am trying to be working like 12 to 16 hours a day doing nothing but pushing out content. And, you know, I was in school. I had a job. And the internet ruined that. I'm not blaming you. I'm saying the internet, the trolls ruined that. So now my best option is to rent a closet somewhere so that I can film content and maybe one day make it off the damn streets. I did not come to this platform with the intention of making money. However, I now make money off this platform. This is my job. So I need a space that is safe, preferably cheap, you know. What does a broom closet run you in 2025? $150 a month? I don't know, but you know, yeah, I need to get that email set up tonight. I was supposed to do it last week. I haven't had time. Yeah, I need to put that up there, and then I need to put out some ads for, I don't know, I'm sure they have like, where's my phone? Let's look. Office space. Office space. Welcome back, Christy and Miss GT500. Did somebody, oh no, that was Flutterby. Somebody got that gift membership. I'm actually surprised those people ain't. I thought that was a setup. I never know what's going on. Someone bought 50 memberships for other people the other day. When that happens, I get so many trolls the next day. Like my own people who have memberships coming and making nasty, vulgar, lying comments in the comment section. It's so weird. So weird. Hello? Office space. SPACE. Near me. Near me. It's telling me Greensboro. Shut the front door. There's got to be an office space. Listen. Don't play with me. I will go rent a storage shed. I will go rent a storage shed for $49 a month and post up, rain or shine, with a space heater. It's saying Greensboro. How do I bet you have to go to like, I bet Craigslist. What if I put an ad on Craigslist for an office space for like a spare room or closet? Because that's what I need. I don't need a whole office. I need a broom closet. Like literally. Like I need it to be 2 by 2 like, and quiet. That's it. Like, that's my expectations. And that's literally all I have money for. How much you rent per square foot? What is it a square foot to rent? Let me get 6 square feet by 4 and we'll call it a day. Oh, here's a commercial. Yeah, I don't think I could do that over there because I would have to find somewhere local that I can bicycle to. That's the problem. That's 40 minutes away from here. 30. So it's not like I can bike over there. And I don't have reliable transportation. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, here's some commercial properties. Jesus Christ. Hey, some of them ain't bad. $80,000 for a 4,100 square foot office. That's a whole building sold. Of course it is. $62,000. Look at how cheap. Look, I'm telling you guys. Somebody please give me a few $1,000,000. Look at how cheap that is. Do you understand the profit that you're going to turn? Even after taxes, even after your food costs, liquor's license, do you understand how cheap that is? And hell, look at that. You could have probably 4 businesses in that thing. Look at this one. Hold on. $175,000 for that huge. Jesus Christ. 80 grand for that big old church. It says business space. Look how cheap these things are. Do you understand how much money is to be made around? I mean, and look, there's nothing here. This is it. And there's nothing. That's a jewelry store, a lawyer's office, tobacco shop, gun shop, nail salon. That's it. All of that is out of business over there. Pizza place and food line and tobacco shop. There's literally nothing in this town. Literally nothing. I'm telling you, you can move here with, I don't know, you'd probably need a good, for a liquor license, food, inspection, equipment, building, startup, probably $250,000. And probably less than that. I don't even know how much a liquor license is here. I would guess that it's probably not much. I know in Florida it starts off at like $400,000. So in Jacksonville, hold on one second. How much is a liquor license in Madison, North Carolina? Are you kidding me? I'm gonna throw up right now. $400. So if you just want to sell beer, it's $400. Restaurants, bars, private clubs, hotels, $1,000. Mixed beverage catering companies like a wine, like a catering company or a wedding, catering company, $200. And restaurants allowing BYOB, $400. That is insane. It is $400,000 in Florida. But plus your $3 million cost in property. This is insane. Fingerprint processing, $38. Your liquor liability insurance, workers' compensation insurance, local permit and zoning fees. And that's it. And they even have a number for you to contact the commission. The ABC. This town is a literal gold mine. Gold mine. I wonder how much it is in Greensboro. How much is a liquor license in Guilford County, North Carolina? It can go up to $5,000. That is, why is it so cheap here? Why is a liquor license in Florida hundreds of thousands of dollars in comparison to North Carolina? One crucial element. Florida's implementation of a quota system for certain types of liquor license. Oh, so they only have so many bars, restaurants, and grills. You gotta, there ain't but 7,500 spots, and they got a certain amount of license that they can even hand out. So that's why they're $500,000. The state issues one quota license for every 7,500 people. Yeah, it's complex down there. It ain't easy to get a license down there. Wow, I did not know it was that easy to get a liquor license here. That is insane. $1,000 is laughable in comparison to 400,000. That's crazy. Anyways, well, if anybody has an extra $1 million laying around, I can open up like 4 restaurants here. Actually, we could think outside of the box. I was thinking an obstacle course in the sky with a restaurant and resort, or we could just put it over there on that mountain right here. Look, think outside the box. We can just set it right up on that mountain. I'm joking. I would never want to do that. I don't like the over commercialization of. Yeah, I don't like it when they just building stuff on top of stuff. We need to protect our parks and our land and our animals, but for real, you could definitely do so much out here. So, I mean, there's all kinds of land for sale. You could do so much out here. It's really a shame that a lot of these people around here just, I guess they get used to the hustle and bustle of daily life and they give up on their dreams, or they don't keep dreaming. I never want to get to a point to where I don't dream, you know? Or fantasize about, I don't know, just better things. It's kind of crazy. Also, these people are like, you know, this is a kind of quiet, sleepy town. This is more of a boomer town. There's a lot of boomers here. Most of these people are boomers. They come from simpler times and simpler ways, you know. They don't care nothing about the hustle and bustle of business and building business, you know. They're just simple folks that want simple things. I get that. But unfortunately, I apparently need money to survive in this world. So I'm going to keep dreaming until one of them dreams come true, honey, because I ain't got no choice. My survival depends on my dreaming. Seriously, though. That place across the street would be perfect for a skating ring. It used to be an old grocery store. The whole inside of it's already gutted. You just have to put down hardwood floors, railing, maybe a concession stand, get a Pepsi machine. I mean, seriously, that spot right there would be perfect for a skating ring. Do you know how awesome that would be for the community here? There's nothing for children to do here. They have one center that they can go to play softball, sports like that. But that's not a year-round thing, and that's like seasonal. But also, there's nothing for them to do. They have to go to Greensboro, Winston, King Mountain, Martinsville. There's nothing in this town. No skate park. The parks are crap. There's no obstacle courses. There's no jump house, you know, the jump trampoline parks. There's no skating rings. There's none of that. We don't even have a theater. There's nowhere to even see a movie in this town. You could open up a theater and be a millionaire within 2 years. I don't know how you get the rights to those films, though. Listen, I know you got to probably spend some money to get the rights to the movies, or to be able to play the movies, or have some kind of contract. I can't even begin to fathom what comes with that. But I'm telling you, this is the perfect spot for someone to open up a business. And that place across the street would be perfect for a skating ring. It's just crazy. Everywhere I go, I see property. I'm like, oh, gym would be perfect there. Ooh, this would be perfect for a breakfast spot. Ooh, this would be perfect for tacos. Everywhere I go around the city, because everything's shut down. Everything's going out of business. It's sad. There needs to be incentive for small business owners, incentive for people to dream again. People are literally struggling out here, and they've lost their ability to have hope. Dreaming builds hope. It puts faith back into a better tomorrow. Maybe we'll have a better tomorrow, you know, that's it. But a lot of people, they quit dreaming, man. I get it. They have a life, the kids to raise, a job to work, bills to pay. It's just sad. I do like it around here when people leave me alone. I really love it here when people leave me alone, actually. The winter is going to be interesting. I don't know what we're going to do. We'll figure it. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But I'm not going to stress about it, because I can't do nothing about it. But I do like it around here when it's quiet and peaceful and people leave me alone. The bad people. The good people I like talking to. It's the bad people, you know. Y'all, it's so nice out here. It's cooling off. It's cooling. Chicago. Hey, Susan. They are shrinking, OYO. Nice to see you. There was a little restaurant over at Hanging Rock. It's at the bottom of the hill. Do you know before COVID, I stopped in there to ask him. He was renting the spot. It had all of the kitchen equipment in there. I think he only wanted like $500 a month to rent that restaurant. It already had all of the equipment, everything that you would need for business. Booths in there, fridges, stove. That's your most expensive parts of a restaurant startup costs, is all of that equipment. That stuff is expensive, especially like the bar coolers and stuff like that. So anyways, my eyes hurt, sorry. I tried to come out and hang out, but the turtle ain't turtly enough today, okay? She's going back in her shell. So my eyes are burnt. So he had everything in there. He only wanted $500 a month, $500. He wanted first 2 months rent and $500 down. He wanted $1,500 to rent that restaurant. I moved to Florida for like a year, and then I came back, or we were back and forth. And do you know he rented out that restaurant for a few $1,000s now? It just opened back up, and it was for rent. The last time I asked, I think he said $1,500 or $1,800. And it wasn't even 2 years of time since he offered it to me for $500. It's crazy. It's crazy. I regret now not jumping on that. Oh, thank you so much. Y-O-Y-O-Y-O-Y-O. Sorry, I have dyslexia. Full display. Thank you so much. Don't lose your hope and drive. You'll make it. There was a heat advisory in Alaska this week. Oh my God, Victoria is. I don't even know what to say. It's been so hot. It cooled off here a little bit. I didn't know it got that hot in Alaska. I mean, I know they have seasons, but I would think that they were kind of cooler most of the year, right? Tomorrow I'm gonna go over and talk to that manager of that restaurant. I didn't have time today. I was up at like 4:30 this morning. 4:20. I think it's 4:20. And I had so much to do. I didn't even get to shower or take a bath or try to clean up anything. I literally brushed my teeth, washed my face, and I had to hike a little ways to get a ride to the storage shed. Then I had to get a different ride somewhere else, to the sheriff's office. Then I had to go to Walmart in a different town. I'm not even joking. And then I'm like, you know what's crazy is I haven't been to Walmart in like 2 weeks since that whole bike incident. And I needed food. I wanted to grab tuna, canned chicken, stuff that I can cook, that I can put in a Rubbermaid container and keep. And I didn't get no food. You know what I grabbed? The darn stuff for the bicycle, so for filming. I didn't get not one food item. All I bought was the phone cases, the phone stands for the bike so that I can continue to film. It's fine. I'll get food from elsewhere, and I have stuff to eat. Like, it's fine. But I'm being dead ass. Ain't it crazy that Walmart worker tried to hit me when I was on my bicycle, and I have a video of that, and then that whole Walmart thing goes down? Like, maybe I should have reported that incident and showed that employee trying to hit me when I was on my bicycle. Honestly, I'm not petty like other people. That's what I was saying about that whole courthouse thing this morning. I'm apprehensive to take a video to get someone fired because I understand the long-term implications of my actions. It's so crazy because no one else ever knows the long-term implications of their actions when they're dealing with me. I should have took that video to the Walmart staff and been like, look, what your employee is doing, and explain to the manager then, the situation And maybe that situation at Walmart would have went different, but I still stand by my initial yeah, I stand by what I said about that manager. What an idiot. So yeah, then I had to go to Walmart, grab that stuff. Oh, and then I had to come here, bicycle over there. Yeah, it was a pretty crazy morning, so with everything I had going on, I guess I have another busy day tomorrow doing stuff. I need to change this wound. I haven't changed it since yesterday. Ow, eyes. Oh. Hello, Chris. Sergio, hello. Let's see. Trigger warning. Ooh, it looks good. It's healing up good. Yeah, it's healing up good. Let me throw this away. It's gotten to be a little achy and a little itchy. Yeah, it's healing pretty good. It's a little itchy and a little achy, but yeah. It's healing really good. It's been exactly a week and so it's been about 8 days, a week and a day. I did it Sunday before last that night. My finger still looks really bad. I need to wrap that tonight. I guess it's such in a vulnerable place. Hey, thank you so much. Allies, thank you. They said it's allies. Not me not knowing. Yeah, that elbow was bad. Whew. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day. Be safe out there. Try to stay cool. Yeah. The day that it happened, I was just like, when I finally figured out my elbow was bleeding, because I didn't know I was bleeding like that. I thought I broke my toe. When I finally saw it, I was just like, ooh. Ooh. Like, if it would have been somebody else, I think I would have handled it better. But it being me, I'm going to wash later, so I'm just going to rewrap this for now. I don't want it getting too dry. Damn. That's going to be a nasty scar. Gnarly scar. It'll be alright. Part of falling down is learning to get back up. I was supposed to have that DMV test on Wednesday, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to make that because I can't schedule a ride for when I need to. But it's okay, I can reschedule. And I need to study the handbook. Just because I passed the test on the first time doesn't mean that I will in the DMV. So it would be better for me to study for a week or two, that handbook, and then go in there and take the test. I took the pre-test online and passed it. I'm actually not surprised. I told y'all I know how to drive. Why do you think I'd be complaining about all these people out here that don't know how to drive? When you know how to drive, you realize how many of these people don't know how to drive. I'm gonna throw this away. People be crazy out here on the road. completely healed because it's starting to pus, which is what they've been doing. Yeah, this one's starting to, you see that scab? It's starting to pus. So it's not completely healed. I need to probably wrap that one more time tonight. I'll probably wrap my whole body if I'm being honest, because I used antibiotic here and here, and I didn't use it here, and my hand, y'all can't see it. It looks so bad. My hand is all messed up. It hurts, man. You see that scab pulling? I need to wrap that tonight. I'm going to wrap that, and that antibiotic will get down in there. So I didn't use antibiotic on this hand. I let it dry out. And you see how much worse it looks than the rest of me that had antibiotic? That goes to show that antibiotic is imperative when having these types of wounds. Yeah, I'm going to wrap all this stuff tonight. I'll wash and then rewrap them. My hip looks good. My hip's doing fine, actually. I need to get that Band-Aid stuff off of there. Oh, Lord. I look like me all under blood drawn. Y'all, I am so lazy the past couple of days. I wonder. I wonder if I had too much magnesium. Sometimes I go through these moods. Remember last year when was it? Oh, November, December, and like half of January, I just sat around eating. Remember? We got outside, but we would just lay on the ground like Shamu, like a beached whale in the sand. We didn't do nothing for like 3 months. I could not get my energy back up to work out. Sometimes you go through phases like that. It's okay though. It's okay. You'll snap back eventually. Sometimes that rest time is good. Sometimes I'll take a month off or 2-3 weeks and then start hitting it hard again, and then I got all this definition. It's like you can really see that rest time I needed. It's like your muscles finally have time to kind of rest and recuperate and synthesize, expand. Yeah, the bicycles definitely help my legs though. That's crazy. Let's go have some fun. I'm such a bore. I'm depressed. I mean, I'm fine, but you know, I just don't know what I'm gonna do. There's a print shop here in town that I needed to stop by. I wanted to ask them if they can print t-shirts and how they do it. Like if I put in an order, how long it takes. Like if I wanted to sell shirts on my page. Yeah. I was going to ask him if he can do printed tees. Or if they, I don't know. It's just a print shop. So I don't know. I would rather deal with somebody locally, because everything's a scam nowadays, and going through online services, it's always a scam. It's like, oh, we print for free, and then they're like, just buy the t-shirt, so you do, and it's like $25 a shirt. Okay, well then what they don't tell you is there's like a $13.99 additional fee charges to get the damn thing to you. So that $25 t-shirt just turned into a turned into a $35, $37 t-shirt. Do you see what I'm saying? You got to be careful. Hell, even Ipsy. You know Ipsy, the makeup people? HelloFresh? They've scammed me before. I had to call them and go through their services back in 2021, both of them, Ipsy and HelloFresh, robbed my bank account in my sleep after I'd stopped my subscriptions. So I had to call them and like get all this money refunded to me. You got to be careful about who you deal with. Even large corporations like Ipsy or HelloFresh, they're crooked. It's part of their business practices. Welcome to 2025, where everything's a scam. Seriously though, I would rather spend my money at a local business to support local business, and also know who I'm directly dealing with, where the products are sourced from, stuff like that, you know? It just makes it easier. I wish everybody would go back to supporting local business so that we could fix this mess? How do we take our power back from these large corporations? We stop spending money with them. We support local business. We turn our backs on places like Walmart and start buying eggs and milk and stuff elsewhere. I don't know where else. Here you can. Here there's places you can get like eggs and stuff because it's the country. But for real, that's how we take our power back. Support local business and screw these corporations. That's how we take our power back. We don't spend our money there. Speaking of local business, let's go see if my favorite local business is in business today. Oh, because otherwise I'm just going to sit here and be depressed. I mean, I ain't that depressed. I ain't crying yet. I ain't drinking yet. That's usually the first two signs. That's usually the first signs. You see the bottle, then you see the crime, then you see the spiraling, and then you see the implosion. Okay? Is that a word? Implosion? It should be. Implode. You see my life implode. And then I'll wake up the next morning like, I think I'm depressed. Seriously. What gave it away? The fifth of Jameson or the tears? Seriously. Okay, so now I changed that. We don't only drink when we're bleeding, but we drink when we're going through a midlife crisis. Okay, it's the only two acceptable times. I'm joking. And that's why everybody's drinking every day. They're all going through midlife crises. Me too. You know how hard it is? You know that day that I didn't have no bicycle and I said, I'm going to walk down this road, but I have to do it my way. I was going to go to that Mexican store and take 4 shots. I was. There's a Mexican restaurant. Do you remember the day that I was at the bike got a flat tire? The bike got a flat tire. And squirrel with a feral squirrel with her sunglasses. Yes. The bike had gotten a flat tire and I didn't have a bicycle. And I was sitting underneath that tree and I was all depressed and I was going to have to walk down the road and it was hot that day. It was like 100 degrees. I mean, it was hot. Okay. And so I said, I'm going to walk down this road, but I have to do it my way. I was going to walk into the Mexican spot and take me like 2 double shots and then walk down it. Something happened and I was like, no, I'm not going to drink because my life is imploding. And I pushed it out of my mind. And then lo and behold, later that day, the bike was fixed. We got the bike fixed. But like, that's what I was talking about that day. I said, fine, I'll walk down the road, but I'm doing it my way. And I was going to go over there and take some shots. That's how upset I was about not having my bike. Not having my bike made me need tequila, okay? Because that was the only thing that was going to get me through that day. And I'm glad that I didn't walk over there and start drinking. I'm proud of myself. Sometimes it's hard. But I'm just being honest. Yeah, some days when I have bad days like that, that's the first thing I want to do. I never really wanted to drink when I was having a good time. I knew a lot of people that would be having a good time, like their life is on top of the world, and then they reach for an opiate. And then I know other people that reach for drugs when they're depressed. So I think there's all kinds of drug addicts, but I think there's like people that use it to become, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I had this friend tell me one time, he's like, everything in my life was going great. He was like, I just got a great job, had my own place, great car. He's like, everything's going good, and for some reason, I just wanted to get high. He's like, I was on top of the world. He's like, I was on top of the world, and he said that it's always when he's doing good in life that he relapses. See, I'm the opposite. It was always when I was doing bad in life or trying to hide my emotions, you know? We crossing the street. I got 2 guys over here. They look homeless. I mean, harmless. Not homeless. Harmless. Shit. Yeah, I don't know. I think that, when the stress gets coming, substances, when the stress comes on, people are more They reach for substances more to deal with it all, to cope. It's a coping mechanism to get high and forget, to get drunk and forget, or to get drunk and kind of make the stress melt away from your mind, because your mind's focused on the alcohol or the drugs or the fun that you're having while you're doing them. If you want to call it fun. I don't call that shit fun. I didn't never have fun getting high. I mean, I might joke about it, but I don't look back on that time as a fun time. That's for damn sure. Feels like I was a prison inmate, and I don't even know how to, like, it feels like I was like a hostage to the heroin. I don't know how I got so lucky when it comes to my desire and strength to stay sober, but I have my days with alcohol where I'm like, oh, it's been a horrible day, I need a beer, and I usually ignore those urges. It's been, what, 9 months or something? I don't remember. It doesn't really matter, but it's been a while. And when I cut my arm, whoo, God, I either need a beer or a painkiller. So, listen, the painkiller was going to run me probably $2,000 from the ER. The beer was like $2. So, what you think I'm going to do? I think a 6-pack's probably, what, like 8? I don't know. Yeah, you're gonna pick up the beer. Hell, and I don't want no painkillers. That shit might make me relapse. They give me a prescription of damn Vicodin or something. Who knows what would happen? Who knows? I just know that I don't need no stuff like that at all. Yeah, I don't ever have that problem with opiates or anything like that, though. That's what I was talking about. Like, I think that the desire to sometimes want to drink comes from the desire to be social, if that makes any sense at all. You know, you kind of want to, like, be around people, hang out with people. Go dancing, sing some karaoke. God, it's been like 2 years since I've done anything like that. No, we went to Daytona. That was really the last time, though, that we've like been out, you know? And hell, we ain't been out but like 3 times since I've had this channel. So we're a little boring, okay? But it's alright. If they had rope courses in the sky, we'd be doing fun shit. If I could damn take a plane and skydive, we'd be doing fun shit. I'm not boring. They just don't have what I want to do out here. Go-karts? Can we race go-karts around here? I'm sure there's some lovely land that would be perfect for a go-kart track. You know what I mean? Sucks. The only thing to do around here is drink and drugs. Yeah, I have my days where I'm like, damn, I need a beer. But I'm proud of myself for putting down drinking like I have. It's definitely helped me progress in my fitness. That's the main reason I don't drink anymore, is because fitness. Yeah, the only time we drink is when we're bleeding significantly, and when we're having a mental health breakdown and we're depressed, okay? Understood? If you see me with alcohol, one of those 2 things is happening. Okay? For future reference. I'm going through something, damn it. Leave me alone. Oh, it be like that. It so be like that. I mean, if you ain't never thought about offing yourself and then had a beer and you was like, damn, why was I thinking like that? Then you don't need beer. But if you thought about offing yourself and then drank a beer and decided not to, you're like, damn, I'm thinking crazy. It's been a bad day. Big workload. I got too much on my shoulders. I need to stop crazy thinking. Then be you, my friend. Oh, seriously. You're like, damn, I swear to God, I'm going to drive this damn truck off a bridge today. Go to the beach. Get me a damn Modelo. And I'm like, damn, today was rough. But you know what? Tomorrow will be better. It'll be all right. I don't know what beer does for you, but that's what it does for me. So don't judge me. Don't judge me. I'm just being honest. Most of the time I drink, I ain't drinking to damn get drunk. I'm drinking to feel better. We ain't drinking for the taste. We drinking for the effect. Yeah, right before. You want to hear something funny? Y'all remember that job I had in Jacksonville at the bar, the hookah lounge, the one that I got fired from all the trolls calling my job and getting me fired? Before he fired me, he said, have a seat. And I was like, oh, okay. And he hands me a wad of cash. He's like, this is your pay for last week. That's another thing. That was under the table. That was an amazing job for me, and it was all fucked up by a bunch of losers on the internet. I would still have my truck if I wouldn't have lost that job. The reason I'm homeless is from all of the hate that my channel has faced from me being rational. It's crazy. So anyways, he said, take a seat. And then he slides me some cash, and he's like, you want a drink? I was like, no, you know I don't drink. Because I didn't drink there, you know, I wasn't like trying to, yeah. So he's like, well, and then he fired me. I was like, damn, at least he offered me a drink before he was gonna damn fire my ass. That's a good man, I mean. And he was nice about it. He said, we've got non-stop calls. There's people just calling, saying that you're a racist, that you know, saying all of these lies, you know. He said that they said that I was a drug dealer. He said that they said I was a prostitute. He said that they said that I was a felon. Apparently there was mugshot pictures sent to him. First of all, that was in 2009. It's irrelevant. And he agreed with me on that, but the problem was that their Google account, their reviews online, they were getting ruined. It was affecting like their star rating and stuff on like, I don't know where, Yelp, Google, Facebook, they were listed on all of them. It was affecting their business that all of these trolls from the internet were calling and making all of these accusations, none of which were true, maybe the felon part. But it's crazy. Yeah, he offered me a drink before he fired me. I'll never forget that. Small act on this, you know. But I wasn't even drinking then, so I was like, I'm good. And I also wanted to be professional and not drink in front of him because he was giving me he was making me essentially the bar manager. I would have been working every single day that we were open from open to close. I had the whole place to myself. You know, it's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And now I'm even in a worse predicament. Yeah, I ain't got a truck, but how am I going to feed myself if YouTube doesn't start paying me? Like, I'm monetized, but my views only make about $800 a month in cash, you know? So that's not enough to pay my cell phones, pay my storage, pay my school fee, you know? Like, I know I'm homeless, but I still have bills, and most of us do. Over 400,000 of us that live on the street have bills. There's 400,000 people in my exact situation that do not do drugs and alcohol. 400,000. Which, by the way, is the majority. Only 350,000 approximately use drugs. The majority of the homeless people, 400,000, they don't. There's total 750,000 combined. The majority of them, which is 400,000, don't use drugs and alcohol. And then there's the other group that do. which is comprised of about 350,000 approximately. And that number is probably much bigger than that, but that's all that they can get up. So, oh shit. Oh, it is turning red. I'm not paying attention. My hand hurts. Oh, I can't get my fat ass on there. Oh, come on, Shamu. Shamu. You got no pedal in my step. What time is it? It's 3 o'clock and I feel like it's like 7. Getting up at like 4 o'clock in the morning has been like, by 3 o'clock I'm like, I really ain't had much caffeine today either. Maybe that's why I'm like half dead. I've been trying to chill out and drink more water. And tea. I want to try them cakes in there. I wonder if you can buy a single slice. We still ain't tried that bakery over at the other place. Hell, I don't know of one or two in town. Well, the coffee shop here has baked goods and they are delicious. Their cinnamon rolls, oh my god, y'all. There was one winter. It was the winter before I moved into my truck. I swear to God, every day I'd come down here and get a double shot and a darn cinnamon bun. That was before my weight loss journey. So that would have been like 2021, maybe 22. I lived on their cinnamon buns. They're so good. They're like the ones at Walmart, but better. They're baked with love. Oh shit. I'm about to be baked on the street by a Ford. Gonna run me over. They probably have music on, so I'm gonna shut up. Yeah, I know. I need it on there. I haven't had time. I haven't had my computer, and I've had a lot going on. Hey, how are y'all? Oh, this place. I love this place. They got a new employee. I was talking to her. She's so sweet. Yeah, I told them. I said, she's like, you been doing all right? I was like, yeah. I was like, sorry to be so gross, because I said I was in a biking accident. I'm an 80. This lady back here has a newborn baby. She looks probably 5 days old at the oldest. So cute. Little baby girl. Yeah, I plan to get back on TikTok and branch out this year, but it's about computer and having a way to those resources, and also making sure that nothing happens to the computer. You got to be careful out here. You can't trust everybody nowadays, okay? I know that. I've learned the hard way, so I just want to make sure. I want to make sure that I can do it in a secure way. So that's why I haven't been able to. They got cinnamon rolls, apple turnovers, danishes, 3 different kinds, cherry, apple, and cheese. And I know they get this stuff made like in town because it's delicious. Hold on. Yeah, they definitely bake these in home. My favorite is these cinnamon rolls. They're really good. You can warm them up. There's little plates for you to put them on right here. They have the cinnamon crunch, delicious. Everything's good, but those are my 2 favorites. Delicious. They jamming out to Morgan today. I love it. I love it. Wasted on you. All of this time and all of this money. Sorry's I don't know you, honey. I swear, I better not get a violation. Hold on. I'm hurrying. Why ain't my messages working all of a sudden? I swear to God, Google be messing me up. Hello, Divorce Resource Center. How are you doing? Long time no see. Yeah, I do have TikTok. I need to get my life together. Shut up. I know. You're putting more stress on me. Listen, what if, hear me out, what if I just hire somebody to do all that for me? I think I should be able to do that by now, but apparently not. That's what I need. I need what would that be, an editor? I need somebody to go back, stitch all my videos, make shorts of my videos, take clips of my longer stuff and make shorts out of it, and piece together stuff. And you usually pay somebody to do that stuff. For those that don't know, if you're running a proper YouTube channel, not only would you be paying your moderator, but you would be paying an editor, a videographer. These are things that one needs in order to run a proper business. YouTube don't pay me. So, I mean, they pay me, but they don't pay me enough, homie. So, this is what you get. Just me. Just me. Yeah, I need to branch out, I know. It's about my computer. I have to make sure that I have a safe spot for my computer. That's why I'm looking for somewhere to, like, a safe space to rent, okay? I don't know. There's a lot of shops around here for rent, but I know they're going to want $3,000. I can't do that. I need a single space between the business hours of 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. I'll find something. I don't care if I got a damn post up in the same field every day. I'll figure it out. It's hot. Woo! God, Tamati, it feels like hair's growing on my chin now. Damn. Y'all, they got the best coffee. Starbucks ain't got jack on them. Starbucks coffee, it's not as strong as it used to be. I used to get their Americanos and it was lovely. It's not as thick as it used to be. Like, it's not as potent. The taste is not there like it used to be. Probably thinning that crap out to save money. That double shot was less than $3. It was $2.50 for a double shot. If I got that at McDonald's, it would have been $6. If I got that at Starbucks, it would have been $6 to $8. How can they do it for less than $3? But nobody else can. But they make billions every year. Support local business. They're the people that actually care about you. We need to care about them. They wouldn't put in the risk if they weren't trying to do great things. I tell you, being a business owner is complicated. Yeah, it's there's a lot of liability that comes with it and danger. I mean, you can bankrupt yourself. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to have a business one day and be standing in line for EBT the next, you know. It's not easy. There's a lot of ins and outs behind business that people don't think of. Not just the products, but like liability insurance, property taxes, liquor license laws and fees and fines. And that's all. Yeah, ABC laws. That's a huge one. That can bankrupt you. Don't break ABC laws and expect not to get fined. Yeah. Oh, you don't know how to drive. It's okay. It's a big truck. Yeah. Let's go. Let go. Maybe now I can work out a little bit. If I could just do like 2 miles, I'll be grateful. I won't feel like such a lord. I won't feel so just, blah. A little workout always does the soul good. That coffee was really good. They always have the best coffee, y'all. I do want to try that other coffee place down the road. I think that's it's a sports store where they will take you up the mountain. They'll give you a raft, and then you can float down the mountain. They also have kayaks and stuff like that, I do believe. But I think it's also a coffee shop that has food and pastries. We need to check that out one day. Hell, if I'm going to be stuck here and I have to eat, we might as well just review everywhere in town. So far, Bob's gets a 10 out of 10, always. The Mad Bean, 10 out of 10, always. That's customer service. So a 10 out of 10 is going to include the price. Remember when we used to do these a lot? The price. Oh God, the customer service and the atmosphere. Yeah, Bob's and the Mad Bean get a 10 out of 10. I just can't eat Southern cooking every day, y'all. I will look like shit moved in. Like a beach whale in a tutu. I can't eat that Southern cooking every day. I love it, don't get me wrong, it's my favorite food to cook too. But like Bob's, they use butter and all that stuff, and I have to watch that. Great food though, people are like soul food, Southern cooking. Soul food and Southern cooking is actually the same thing. It's just at what level of seasoning are we eating it at? Soul food and Southern food are the same thing. Collard greens, fried chicken, barbecue ribs, chitlins, baked beans, pinto beans, cornbread. It's the same thing. It's just a higher level of seasoning and love, honey. See, Southern cooking, yeah, they got bacon and sugar and a little bit of grease. Probably some hog jaw or fat in the damn pintos. But like soul food, they put the elbows and the feet in it. That's the difference. So Southern food, it's got seasoning, but soul food has elbows and feet in it. There you go. I love it. Y'all ain't never heard the saying, did you put your foot in that? She put her foot in that. Never mind. I guess the church ladies was talking crazy talk back in 92. I know they used to say, oh, she put the whole foot in it. I miss that. Come sit beside me, baby. I miss that so much. Some of my best church events was when I was in foster care by far. them church people always made me feel loved and welcome. They love children. It don't matter. You might run a church, you know, every church. It's humans. They have problems. You might run up on a church where some people are a little shady or whatever, but they'll still be good with children. And they was definitely good to me. Social gatherings like that. If I was ever going to go around some people again, that's where I'd go to church. Y'all know I love Catholic Mass. I literally, genuinely had so... You know what was so exciting about Catholic Mass? Oh my God, I'm going to get wet. Hold on. I'm driving through a pond. Catholic Mass, I think I enjoyed it because it was new and it was different. You know, I'd never been to Mass, of course. So, I think because it was new, it was interesting to see how other people praise God, or like another branch of Christianity praises God. I really enjoyed it. Mud puddle. I really enjoyed it. It was fun. Except that lady that was side-eyeing me the whole time because I was sitting beside her husband. I was just like, Lord, I am Jesus in your house, really? Even in the Lord's house, I'm not exempt. I tell you. Other than that crazy lady, everything was fine. The pastors or the preachers or the bishop, I don't know what they call them honorable fathers, okay? They gave a really good testimony about the relationship with Jesus Christ. It's not supposed to be an easy one. And it was Holy Week too, and the preacher was talking about how he wanted people to be tired. He wanted them to be so tired from praising Jesus all week because it was Holy Week. I remember that. I like the message. I love that he was more tough love and discipline and blunt, forthcoming honesty rather than sugarcoating to appease the masses because everybody's feelings was going to be hurt. That's what I don't like. So I actually really like that church because that preacher, he was pretty blunt. Oh, that was another thing. He said, you think you have it hard? He's like, there was this mural of Jesus and it was actually a statue that was hanging with his hands nailed and then bleeding, and it was right in the middle of the church. And the way that this church was set up, it was like a square that everybody sat on the outside ring, and then the preacher, and there was this crucifixion art piece of Jesus Christ on the cross. And the preacher during the ceremony, he says, during the sermon, he says, look at that. He's like, you think you have it bad? Essentially, it's not what he said, but you know, essentially, he's like, look what he did for you. Do you know how bad this was? Do you know how painful, how hard this was for God to give up his only son? And, and that's when he was like, this is Holy Week. He's like, I want to see you in here every day, more exhausted than yesterday. He's like, this week is about praising God and worshiping him, and you should be exhausted by Sunday, is what he was saying. He was like, God gave his only son for you, everything for you, and he was telling the parish that they needed to give themselves to God by worshiping him and exhausting themselves to show their worthiness. Love that. It's like, oh, you think you got it bad? Do you know who died for you? Do you know what he went through for you to be here and have this opportunity? I think movies like The Passion of the Christ are imperative to, like, biblical history. It puts into visual context what he went through. I can't even watch certain parts of that movie. It's so disturbing because I know it's true. It makes it hard. If I knew it was a fake story, I can watch somebody being beheaded. But to know who he was and what he stood for and what they did to him, it makes it extremely hard to watch. But Mel Gibson is one of the firmest Jesus Christ believers out here, and we need to protect him at all costs. He's literally out here doing the Lord's work. Mel Gibson is a avid Christian. He's the one that produced Passion of the Christ. Great movie. One of the best movies ever produced. You know, because it's a biblical story, so. But it's sad. Yeah, great church. So if I ever did kind of integrate back into society, it would definitely be through the church. But, look how beautiful. Amen, Rachel. Thank you. Y'all know I'm so dyslexic. I read the bottom one first and then read the top one. I do that every day. I actually read messages from bottom to top. Thanks, Mom and Dad. I think they hit me upside the head one too many times, and it like cross-wired something in there to make me read from bottom to top and left to right, or right to left instead of left to right. I wish I could get down there on that sliver. I wish I could lay right there. You can't get down there. How the hell are we gonna get down there? There's no way to get down there. It's an embankment. You'll just, like, it's literally like a 45-degree angle, I suppose. You can't get down there. You'll get bit by something before you do. And look at all them bricks and molder from the old, I guess, bridge and stuff. I don't know. Hell, maybe I could. I can't get down there, though. That's the problem. I started to say maybe I could lay on that concrete slab at a slant. Don't it suck to have this big, beautiful river and I can't even get in it? There ain't no access. Not that I can see. And so there's a trail over there that I followed down all the way down here. And I still can't figure out how to get down there. And listen, I was just in a bicycle accident last weekend. So I ain't trying to fall down an embankment and break both of my legs, you know. Because I will. Hello, Lisa. Hey, Lisa. Captured by Carly. Hello. No, there's no alligators in there, Carly. I promise. Hello, Mo Betta Man. Y'all see now I had caffeine. I'm like, hey, everybody. Hey, Rich. How you doing, Mr. Evans? Now I'm like, so if you want a shout out, wait till I have a double shot of espresso and then ask me. And I'll be like, sure. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. See, that woman asked me to sing her happy birthday earlier. Now I'm like, damn, I do it now. Earlier, I didn't feel like it. I was in a mood. I know I'm not the only person that's like that. Because I read today that there's 1 billion people with mental health problems. So I know I ain't the only one out here. Australia. Listen, we're in the bushland right now, too. I actually love the bushland. Is it bushland or bushland? 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 I think it's bushland, right? Because it's land. Sorry. It's beautiful. Look. A little baby spider. Yeah, there's no crocs or anything out there. You can actually float this river. They'll take you up the mountain, and then you can float your ass down here on a raft. That's one of the events that they do. That's like the only thing that they offer here. You know, you'd think that there'd be darn kayaking connoisseurs out here teaching people how to kayak on this river, or how to whitewater raft, or shit, how to fish out of a kayak. But no, there's nothing to do. Oh, thanks, Ann. I'm kind of the bush. The bush. We in the bush. Yesterday I played I played Crocodile Hunter yesterday with a spider. He was a black jumping spider with 8 legs and 1,000 eyes, and he was so cute. I cannot believe that boy is selling his body on OnlyFans. Listen, call me crazy, but I just don't think that Steve Irwin, is that his name? Yeah, the crocodile. I don't think that he would be happy about his 20-something-year-old son selling his body on OnlyFans, but he is. And I thought he had a good career with, like, wasn't somebody named Mindy? Was that his sister or his mama? Anyways, the crocodile hunter's wife raised their 2 children. They had a son and a daughter. I think Mindy is their daughter. And then the son, he has an OnlyFans account, even though I thought he had he like graduated from college, had a lucrative career, I thought, working with animals, and then all of a sudden, I saw a People magazine article, I think, and it was Steve Irwin's son naked on the cover. I mean, his junk wasn't showing, but it was still, listen, I am modest, okay? I don't need to see all that. Makes me feel uncomfortable. Seriously though, it's sad. It's like, damn, did he think? Well, maybe he's just, I mean, the only thing that I know he's showing is like semi-nude photos. I don't think it's like porn, like, I don't think it's like porn videos, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not subscribing to find out. I feel like I'm gonna rot in hell if I even download that app. You ain't damning my soul to damnation, honey. I've made enough mistakes. Nope. I don't even want to live. That's when the lust starts. And then you get lonely. And then before you know it, you out in these streets with Tinder on your phone, meeting some rando, getting catfished. Nope. I just knocked the shit out of my hand and it hurts. Yeah, I wonder how Steve Irwin would feel about his son pimping himself out on OnlyFans. Damn, I loved him. He was a huge part of my childhood. Yeah, this is one of this, it's called the Madison River Park, I do believe. Madison River Park, Madison. Listen, this is the tube shack. They're not open today, but you can come get your tube. You see the vans. So they put the tubes in the back of the trailers. They load everybody up on the van. It's called madtowntubing.com. There you go. And Madtown Tubing. And they put you on the shuttle bus and they take you up the river and they let you get out. Oh, I'm tired, y'all. I need more coffee. No, I need some relaxation and rest. And I'll be alright. Tomorrow. Oh, it's supposed to rain. Ugh. I forgot. It's like supposed to rain all day. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna go to the bank, look into a different bank account so that I can block those losers that are stealing my content. Gotta have a bank account to do that. Don't have a bank account because the miserable heifers over at Truist, remember? Once again, me just cleaning up somebody else's messes that they've started in my life. It's just a reoccurring event. It may take some of y'all 20 years to see what I say is true, but it's okay. I'm willing to be patient and re-victimize over and over and over just to show you that my mere presence is too much for modern society. I mean, really though, think about what I'm saying right now. Going to the courthouse today, that was over somebody stalking me. The fact that I got to get a new bank account because some women messed with my bank account, stole all of my money out of my Truist account. The fact that I got to get my computer and pay an IT guy to block all of these channels that are stealing my content and live streaming my live streams. Which one of these did I do? Because that's what I'm doing all week. I'm cleaning up everybody else's fucking mess that they've made in my goddamn life. It's non-stop. I have never been able to get on my feet because of stuff like this. Because of stuff like this. Every time I turn around, it's another fucking person making problems in my life when I don't even know who the fuck they are. It's unfortunate. It looks like it's not raining now. I'm scared. Is it Robert? He was half naked on the cover of People magazine. Oh, the drama. Chattahoochee, Chattahoochee, Georgia. Way down yonder on a Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. Oh, it's this clock. That clock, I do believe, is, we read it the other day. It's in remembrance of veterans. It has a plaque that says, it's like a memorial to, yeah, it's sweet. 1919, ain't that what it says? Dang it, I can't get you back in the cup holder. I ain't gonna break. Oh God, I ain't gonna break. No, they can't, Jim. It gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on a Georgia asphalt. Got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night. A pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight. Talk about cars and dream about women. Never had a plan, just a living for the minute. I didn't even know I knew the words. Jesus Christ. I can't remember nothing, but I can remember the words to that song, sorry. You know, I just can't remember nothing, and I can remember that. Way down yonder on the track. I don't think that woman knew that I was filming, y'all. She started laughing at me. I think she thought I was talking to her. I've got a lot of people think I'm crazy. I'm just running around town talking to myself. Let's go to the Dollar General. I ain't got nothing to eat. I sure don't. I'm gonna starve to death if I don't get something. I can't believe I knew those words. Oh, Bob's is closed today. Damn. Your girl. I guess I went probably about 2 miles. It's getting dark at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I think it's the humidity. 83, 76%. Yeah, it's a 50% chance of rain. So it says that it's supposed to rain tomorrow. Really bad. It's supposed to thunderstorm most of the day. Like 10 a.m. to like 5 p.m. It's stressing me out. It's stressing me out. And I'll be fine. I have shelter for like the rain. It's just how am I going to work in rain? And also, I want to work out next week. Or this week. How am I supposed to do that? It's pouring. My pants get wet from the back of the bicycle throwing water up all over me. It's not really practical to bicycle in the rain. You know, it's so crazy to me how they'll pop a Dollar General up on every damn corner in the South, but there's no damn food. Dollar General every 2 damn blocks in the country. Nothing else though. Old lady. I'm sorry, my mom. Oh, ain't she adorable? She's like 4 foot tall. And I'm like, oh my god. Ice white hair, like 100 pounds soaking wet. Bless her. Oh. Come on, dude. Yeah, I think that I think I need to pick up some stuff to like eat. I hope my phone works in here. Damn, it's hot. They probably have music on. I keep putting my headphones in, but yeah, they do. For as long as I'm looking like I don't give a crap. These earthly things are unimportant to me. adorable little houses. Where that fence is, where that dog's always about to bite me. Thank God they have 2 fences. I'm trying to fix it. Sorry. It's the ABC store. I don't know why it's so I don't know why it's so bumpy the other way. Thanks, Chad. I don't know why. I really need to, like... Thank you, Nick. Chad, I'm sorry. Thank you. For some reason, it won't let me show your message, so I pinned it. I'm so sick of YouTube censoring positive things, but if somebody can come over here and sexually harass me, they don't block that. I don't know why it blocked your message. It's so stupid. I really need to get into my computer so I can see if, like, someone is... Because it says another moderator handle it. I don't have a moderator. Unless I've accidentally gave permission to somebody. That's a possibility because of the settings buttons. That would be YouTube's fault. They have so many glitches. But on my computer, I have a way to go in and manually, on my analytics, see if anybody is approved for moderation. Ugh. Nothing wants to work. I'm sorry. What's that capping? My hair. It says message automatically held for review. Why? So Chad said, before YouTube rudely blocked his comment, Chad said, you're going to be so cooked in 5 years from doing this shit. He's talking about working out. I think. But yeah, why would they block that? But dudes can pop in the chat and say anal ? And they held his message twice. I pinned his message and it still held it. So the people that come here to give me positive encouragement, YouTube blocks that. And then when I pin the message, YouTube says, can't do that. It's up for review. But someone can come into this chat and ask me if I like anal. Happens every day. truck can pick it up. Oh, maybe the truck set them back down on the sidewalk. Sorry. Oh. Thanks, Destiny. You too. And once again, it just... You try to be nice to people and then they turn out to be fake. You can't even joke with people. They hate themselves so much. What if I don't want to listen to it? What if I just ain't as fake as all them motherfuckers? So I thought he was talking about working out. Apparently he wasn't. So, whatever. I don't give a fuck. This motherfucker's on my channel, jonesing for me, honey. It's funny. Hilarious. I swear to fucking God. I swear to fucking God. I swear to fucking God. Motherfucker. These rude ass pricks. Fucking full moon still got them going fucking antsy. Crackheads. Try me. Goddamn try me. I'll be out before the morning. I got bond money. Try me. Injury to personal property. That's a misdemeanor. I'll get a slap on the fucking wrist. Usually most people are sweet. This was some asshole in a goddamn lifted Chevy. Of course, some man with a tiny penis being passive aggressive because I won't pay him attention. Thinking life's a joke, playing with my goddamn life. While I'm carrying I'm sorry, I weigh 135 fucking pounds. I'm also carrying about 60 between the fucking bike and the book bag. So I've got over 200 pounds on me approximately, and you want to play with my life? You better hope I don't see your bitch ass in fucking town. I don't forget vehicles. I'm still looking for a bitch in a fucking blue Tesla from 2 weeks ago. Don't play with me! set of mirrors. What a dumbass. Nobody wants to touch your penis because you're evil. That's why you're single. Alright, I'm about to die. Sorry. It's one of them hard days. Why do they fuck with stuff? They heard about the pounds you got down in Georgetown, and they heard you got half of Virginia locked down. There's gonna be a lot of slow singing, the flower bringing, if my burger alarm starts ringing. Rock flowers by the door, and I feed them gunpowder so they can devour. Trying to test my decimals, damn. It's the one to smoke blunts with ya, see the picture, and now they want to grab the gun and come and get ya. So I can put the bitches in a bad predicament. Touch my cheddar, fill my beretta. Fuck what I'ma hit you with, your motherfuckers better duck. Cocked it, extra clips in my pocket. I fuck around and get hardcore. C4 to your door, no beef. I don't give a fuck about you or your weak crew. I just ran over a grasshopper. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't want to do this today. One of the best ones ever. My legs. I can't breathe. I'm hungry. I'm tired. My legs hurt. Ah! Why do I act so slow? You know, if you were going the speed limit instead of staring at me, Jesus. Separate the wheat from the ox. I didn't feel like doing that at all. We actually did 5.5. We've actually done about 10 miles, maybe more. I'm tired, y'all. There's a phone. Oh. Oh. My face is burnt. I can feel it. It's about to rain too. Fuck. 60% chance. 5 o'clock. On my back. Every time I ride, I get this pain in my lower back. I had it happen the other day. I've actually had it happen two or three times. I wonder if it's sciatica. It's probably sciatica from my hamstring being tight from pushing, your glutes. And then my legs are expanding and like they're changing and shifting and like that sciatic nerve from your glutes and hamstrings to your spine. The best thing to do is like a hamstring stretch. Bend over in half like you're folding a towel. What the fuck? They're sending the National Guard to Washington, D.C. Just in, President Trump says that he's deploying the National Guard to Washington, D.C. and placing city police under federal control. What does that mean? Hold on. Let me read the comments. It's on X. No, I don't. Yes, I have an X account, but I can't get in there right now. Can I just read? Ugh, no, I can't. Hold on. Let me look. Spell my name right. B-R-O-K-E. Listen. Ah! I'm okay. I'm okay. I missed a step. It's okay. They don't call me Clumsy Clark for nothing. I'm fine. Hold on. Listen. Hold on. Trump deploys National Guard to D.C. while threatening a federal takeover. So this happened 2 hours ago, or earlier this afternoon. This was dropped 2 hours ago, but I see another article from 6. He deployed the National Guard because of crime and homelessness. I'm so fucking done, y'all. I'm just gonna shut up for the day because I'm just gonna get aggravated at the stupidity of taxpayers' money going to not help people, okay? This is the way of the world. It's a shithole. It's a shithole. Both sides are evil. Both sides play for themselves. Both sides play out their own people to work together. They'll work together before they work for us. You just remember that, okay? They'll work together before they work for us. I'm trying so hard. This is where a videographer comes in place. He'd be like right here. He'd be like, this is your angle. I'd be like, yeah, I know that is my good side. Stand on that table over there and hover over me while I talk. Yeah. Don't get me started. Let me read all of it so I can better understand. It looks stupid. I'm not saying that lightly. It looks genuinely stupid AF. Let's see. He said that the city is overwhelmed with homelessness and drug problems and crime in an account disputed by city officials and police data. Hold on one second. I want to go to like one of the Republican sites to read about it because all of the articles are talking crap about him, you know, as they should, because he's making poor choices. But I would like to get a different perspective. So it looks like about 800 troops will assist local law enforcement amid the president's pledge to crack down on crime in the nation's capital. And it is bad. I was actually in DC year before last, and all of my pictures have drug addicts and homeless people in them. Every single picture I have is just riddled with homeless people behind me. So it is a huge problem, especially at like Union Station. That place is an absolute madhouse. Could you imagine being from another country and you don't you're not accustomed to Western customs, and you fly here and you fly into DC, and then you decide that you're going to take an Amtrak through Union Station to go see our nation's capital. Let me just tell you that it was terrifying for me. It was. I've never felt so unsafe in my life. DC is one of the most unsafest places next to, like, I don't know, New York. Our nation's capital is ridden with drugs and crime and homelessness, blah, 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 blah. What is the point? Let me ask you this. What is the point? Hold on. Let me cook. Okay. Let's say you had a pile of shit. And you had to do something with that pile of shit. You throw it in the trash can, okay? How can I? Okay, so you have a pile of shit. Let me start over. You got a pile of shit that's on your porch, and you move that pile of shit to your yard. It's still a pile of shit. It's just in your yard now. That's the same thing that they're going to be doing with these homeless people and these drug addicts. Instead of, and that's not a good example, but like, they're going to move them from one part of the city to the other, and then 2 years from now, remember I said this, 2 years from now, they'll be back in the news saying, oh, we've got to clean up these homeless encampments again. We're going to be spending more taxpayer money on cleaning up this problem. They're not cleaning up a problem. They're moving the problem down the pipeline, honey, for another administration to deal with later. This is the same policy and procedure that we've had in this country for 100 years when it comes to homelessness. mental health services, and recovery. They're not cleaning up shit. They're creating a bigger problem by not having resources for people that need resources. Everybody wants to help these people, right? Most of the people in the chat, could you agree that you would like to see people get clean? You would like to see people get better educated so that they have more stability in their life with a job? Don't we all agree that we don't want to see people hungry? That we think that people deserve a roof over their head? Okay? I think we're all in agreement that we want these problems to get better, right? Okay. Well, they're not going to get better with the shit that's going down. It's only going to get worse. Wasting taxpayer money to deploy troops. They're pushing the problem down the pipeline for next year or the year after. So what is the point of this? Great question, because I don't understand either. So it says so it looks like the National Guard will assist with logistics, transportation, and garden facilities similar to the role of the California National Guard performed this summer in Los Angeles. So they're going to guard the government shit? Is that what I heard? They're going to guard the government shit. That's the purpose of the National Guard going there. Even though it says that they were deployed to crack down on crime. How? The troops will not have the arrest authority, but a military police unit may play some role in detaining suspects while waiting for local law enforcement to make an arrest. Can I just reiterate that the troops were sent there to help with homelessness and crime and drugs? How does arresting them help them? Yeah, it gets them off the streets. It's a temporary fix. And then they get back out and they get back on drugs. Then their mental health problems start to spiral. Then they go make another homeless encampment. And here we are 2 years later. And you'll be telling us, oh, we got more encampments to clean up. Not every person wants to be helped. But what every person deserves is the opportunity to get help if they want it. You know what I mean? The exact role of the troops has yet to be fully spelled out by the White House. Go figure. Go figure. Damn it, I'm breaking everything. And the Army and the Pentagon are working on the details. But a second military official said that they expect the deployment to look much like the California deployment. Interesting. Although crime in Washington hit a 30-year low last year. Bullshit. By whose damn calculations? Who in the Joe Biden administration come up with that buffoonery? Anybody that's been to Washington, D.C. in the past 5 years know that it's dangerous. You would not let a child 15, 17 years old walk down the street by themselves there. I swear to God, they lied about everything, y'all. Well, we know they lied about, the Biden administration lied about job numbers, lied about misappropriation of funds. If that's how you say that, they were stealing money, honey. They lied about, look at all the lies they've been caught in. Would it be a far-fetched they're lying about the rate of crime? About crime statistics? No, it's in their benefit to lie about crime statistics because it looks good on their administration if crime is going down. It looks like they're doing something. There is no way on God's green earth that crime has went down in any major city in this nation since COVID. Open your damn eyes. Look around. So it says, although crime in Washington hit a 30-year low last year, President Trump objects to that theory. Or President Trump says that crime is at an all-time high, which is exactly why he's sending in the National Guard. The media says, no, crime is down. The Biden administration says, oh, crime was down. It's all lies. He wouldn't be sending the National Guard if he didn't need them. I think it's, I see both sides. Once again, I'm a mediator. I don't agree with wasting taxpayers' money on frivolous shit. I think this is pretty frivolous. Do I think that we should have the National Guard there just in case? Absolutely. Absolutely. Do I believe that it's a 30-year low of crime in D.C.? Hell no. I was just there 2 years ago. I saw it myself. I was shocked. There was needles in the street. And I'm not talking about one or two. The storm drains would be full of needles, homie. Leaves and debris and sticks and needles. Meth pipes. One second. I mean, I agree with him sending them, but what I don't like is it's muddled. There's no clear answers in this report. We don't know exactly what they're going to do. It says something about them guarding certain things, and it says that they can't arrest, but it says that military police might be able to arrest, and I don't like that murky shit. That's what we call unclean hands. Unclean hands. And we should go into every endeavor with clean hands for the best possible outcome for both parties. I don't agree with this. Like, I would feel better about it if it was some answers as to why this is taking place. And when they're doing this, I feel like we deserve numbers. How much is this going to cost us? How much taxpayer money is this going to cost us? I feel like they ought to give us a number when they're telling us about sending troops and blah, 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 blah. You can't throw in, guesstimation, it's going to cost us, approximately, or maybe after the incident. Can you not write an article and say, oh, this cost taxpayers X amount of money? Like, I don't know. Anyways. Let's see. So it looks like it's about 800 National Guards. So it looks like a good portion of the troops are going to be used to guard things, secure probably government buildings of some sort, places that have a high potential of being bombed, robbed, looted, destroyed. We've seen what they've done in the past. This is homeless people. I'm thinking it's a damn right. I don't know. Why would they need the National Guard to guard shit if they're going to be... it don't make sense. If it don't make sense, it ain't fucking true. Okay? If they're sending the National Guard in there to help with crime and homelessness, then why are they going to be using over half the troops, actually about 600 of them, to guard government buildings and government property? The homeless people ain't out here they ain't out here looting. They ain't destroying shit. Have I missed something? Is there riots going on out there? Let me see. I don't understand. It says only 100 to 200 of the troops will be on the city streets at any given time. So I guess they're going to be patrolling, making sure everything's running smoothly, right? Well, the other approximate 600 to 700 is going to be guarding stuff. See, it says their duties will include an array of tasks from administrative, logistics, and physical presence in support of law enforcement. This sounds like a crock of shit. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. He's sending the FBI, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, the ATF. He's sending explosives. He's sending 500 federal law enforcement officials as well. So there has been protest. Troops are largely tasked with protecting federal buildings and guarding immigration agents as they conducted raids. So why not say that? Why gaslight? The name of this article is to cut down on homelessness and crime. That's what it said. and you just said right there that most of the troops will be used to guard federal buildings, then why not just say we want to protect our assets, so we're going to bring in troops? That's actually more logical than the bullshit you throw at us. You're trying to help the homeless and damn clean up crime. Just be honest. You're trying to protect your property. I get it. Let's see. The way that they package it pisses me off, because the general public, they read that title and they read it and they take it as whole. For instance, the new executive bill for homelessness. Most people are under the impression that he signed that to help people. That's not to help the homeless. That's actually to throw more people out into homelessness. Go read the bill. 44% cut. 7 million people. And out of those 7 million people, 44% of them are going to be homeless next year. Not to mention that homeless order to help drug addicts. Yeah, he actually reenacted an old law that states that police can actually involuntarily commit people. Yay. And they are to take them to a drug rehab facility and then to jail. And you know, the whole crazy thing about that is that's not even, from what I've read, that's not even clean cut. Like, it's not, it's, once again, it's like up in the air. It's like, well, what do? We can't hold them indefinitely in jail if we don't have them charged with something. Like, this is not a mental health facility where we can just hold people. It's crazy. It's a fucking mess, all of it. So yes, they've been protesting in DC. Why? Because they're losers with no jobs, okay? Losers with no jobs. Demonstrators, is that what we're calling it? Have they burned something? Because they're no longer demonstrators if they've set shit on fire, broke shit. No. That is, you're not protesting when you're destroying shit, okay? That's a riot. When public property and personal property is being destroyed, that's a riot. Let's know the difference. Peaceful protest or a protest. I don't even know where peaceful protests come from. Like, all protests are supposed to be peaceful. If they're not peaceful, then that's a damn riot. Do you get it? Do you get it? Yeah. They're like, oh, it's a peaceful protest. They're all supposed to be peaceful protests. Will you shut up? If it ain't a peaceful protest, then it's a damn riot. $150 people? That's all that showed up. We need 800 National Guards and 500 FBI, ATF, explosive. I mean, it literally had ATF-E. We need 500 federal employees and 900 National Guard members for 150 people. Listen, let me just finish reading. I gotta laugh about it. Okay? Oh, God. I always read the wrong article. So, U.S. protesters say that Trump is using a crime emergency to justify a D.C. takeover. Listen, y'all need to take your asses home. Y'all are grown-ass adults out here in the street protesting over something so stupid. No, you deserve to go to jail. Take your ass home or go to jail. You better be glad I'm not president. Take your ass home and act like a damn adult with some sense, or go to jail. And I believe in the death penalty, so you better leave me the damn alone. You better leave me alone. You better be glad I'm not president. We wouldn't have no pedophiles. We wouldn't have no perverts. The world would be a happy place. No. This is saying he's sending 700,000. Listen, he simultaneously announced the Pentagon would deploy U.S. National Guard forces to the city of more than 700,000. Oh, that's the city of Washington. Jesus Christ, Brooke. Jesus, can you make me smarter? Because I can't try no harder. So it's 800 plus the 500 federal. I mean, you know, I don't like how they gift wrap this. Oh, we're doing this to da 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 da. Why didn't you just say we need to protect the government's assets? You know, we've had whole police precincts burned to the ground in Minneapolis, for God's sakes. Just keep it real. Why you got to say, oh, we're going to clean up the homelessness and crime, so we're sending the National Guard? No, just keep it real. I approve this message, Trump. I think it's a great idea. I mean, they're doing the same thing that they did in New York when they sent the National Guard to exercise their power, their authority. I think that we still have National Guard on the subway of New York because of the dangers of the subway. I mean, there was a woman that was set on fire, for God's sakes. You know, and you know, it's sad because, you know, everybody talks about this homeless problem, blah, 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 blah. You know, I didn't see anybody crying for that poor woman. That woman not only had a hard damn life, but she was living on a subway cart, for God's sakes. She was asleep, minding her business. And some son of a bitch set her on fire and killed her. And do you know when that was going on, there was a literal officer standing at the bay doors of the subway cart and he completely overlooked the fact that she was on fire? This is the world we live in now. Not to mention, that was the same subway system, if I'm not mistaken, where an approximate 20-year-old male was raped by another male. Yeah, it's not safe. It's not safe down there. Are there National Guards still in the New York subway? There's National Guard members stationed in the New York City subway system following a series of violent incidents. Initially, 750 members were deployed, and that number has since increased to 1,000 with a focus on major transit hubs and entrances. A lot of these liberal cities, Minnesota, Minneapolis, Washington, D.C., New York, the crime and the homelessness and the drug problems are rampant, absolutely rampant. I was genuinely scared for my life in Union Station. Scared for my life. I was they have like a Smash Burger or a Burger Shack or something in Union Station in Washington, D.C. And I was sitting on the outside. I got my burger and come out. And some homeless guy went by on a bike, like, he was like rabid. He was looking at me, and then like he'd spit some words, and then he'd look at me and spit some words. And it was crazy. I thought he was gonna attack me. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. And I have another picture by this like Liberty Bell in front of Union Station. There's a lady that is so high. I mean, I don't know if she was on tranq or what. It had to have been some kind of suppressant. She was completely bent over, contorted, all bent up. I have a picture of this. And behind the bell was two other homeless people leaning on each other high as well. I mean, literally, that was my first. I mean, I rode the train I think it's a train, the Amtrak. I rode the Amtrak from Culpeper, Virginia into Washington, D.C., into Union Station. And I was absolutely mortified. I did not feel safe in that city the entire time I was there. It was crazy. Crazy. So I know that there's a lot of crime, poverty, drugs, problems, I've seen it myself. I went there. There was a comedian back in the 90s, I do believe. I think it was like Ron White or one of those Ron White people. Y'all remember Ron White? It was one of those stand-up guys, one of the three of them. Remember, there was like a group of them, maybe four. He said there's nothing like almost being mugged in our nation's capital. He had a stand-up special, and he was talking about going through Washington, D.C. And even back then, in the 90s or maybe the early 2000s, when he wrote this, comedy sketch that he performed, stand-up, even back then, the running joke was that if you went through Washington, D.C., our nation's capital, you're liable to get murdered, raped, robbed, kidnapped, killed. It was like that even in the 90s and the early 2000s. So it's no surprise that crime is rampant. And, those liberal cities, they also defunded departments. Minneapolis, New York, Washington, D.C., those liberal areas, they defunded their resources, their safety nets, like police, their departments, they defunded. So crime is going to be more rampant because you don't have the officer to ratio that you need for the amount of citizens that you have, just like in the jails. It's crazy. And, if it's that bad, then I agree with it. But I don't like how the media and Trump or any administration, it's both administrations that do this, they gift wrap what they're doing as something else. They'll say, oh, we're going to go clean up this homelessness problem, but what they say and what they do is completely opposite. And I don't agree with that, but I do agree with securing our nation's capital and protecting our assets and throwing anybody in jail that don't know how to damn be an adult. Adults are not out here in the street, I'm sorry, protesting. Adults have jobs. They have work tomorrow. They got bills to pay. They got stress. They ain't got time to be out here in these streets protesting for damn LGBTQ rights. The only thing you'll catch me out here in these streets protesting for is Jesus, honey, okay? And that's the only thing you should protest for. Seriously, it's all right to pull for things, to have an opinion, but being out here in these streets destroying property, are you kidding me? Never have I ever. The closest I ever got was I got in a fight with a cop one time and I kicked his car windows out. That's about it. Like, that's literally the only time that I can think, oh, that's bullshit. I destroyed a boyfriend's TV one time. Dropped it on the ground intentionally. So and I'm foul for that, I'm not proud of that. We all live and learn. I would never do something like that again because I still regret it to this day. I have a deep conscience, man. I carry shit with me. I'm still thinking about that grasshopper I ran over on the way over here. Killed him dead, flattened him out like a damn pancake. He was so cute. I couldn't stop it. By the time I saw him on the ground, my bike wheel was running over him. He went to heaven. Animals are innocent. They go to heaven. I'll see him one day and I'll apologize to him in person. But for real, the TV thing, I dropped a TV on the ground one time. But no, like being out here and destroying, like the riots where they were destroying shit in California, it's unacceptable. I would never do something like that, and you shouldn't either. And I think people that do shit like that are insane. Absolutely insane. And when I was like 20, I might have been out there with them idiots. That's the sad thing. I'm glad that all of this stuff is happening now, because think about, I've said this before, if the LGBTQ plus movement would have happened during my generation, I would not be a girl right now. I would have transitioned 100%. They would have been able to infiltrate my mind completely and convince me that I was better off being a boy, and I would have done it. I was already a tomboy growing up. I grew up around boys. When I was at my family's house, I was around boys, and I was such a tomboy, especially in middle school. Even in my first 2 years of high school, I was extremely tomboyish. And if the LGBTQ plus gender transitioning movement would have been around when I was a child, I would have fell for it hook, line, and sinker just to have a community of people just to have a community of people, because I was so lonely and so isolated. Just to feel a part of something, I would have jumped on that bandwagon. And so many of these children have, and there's so many, you know, detransitioners that are coming out now, or detransitioners. And a lot of them say that. They say that they wanted to be a part of something. It was social pressure from people at school, you know. I would have fell for it. I'm so glad that that movement happened. I wish that that movement never happened, because children are to be protected. They're not toys to be played with like lab rats, okay? That's my childhood. I was one of those children, and now I got to watch the upcoming generation get mutilated. I'm literally getting chill bumps. I thought my upbringing was bad with all of these meds that they had me on, jumping from foster home to foster home. I can't imagine if they had me on damn hormone replacement or hormones to change me while I'm going through puberty, and then also playing this game of potentially mutilating on me. God, what mental health problems is going to come from all of this? We're seeing them out here. We're seeing them out here. It's so sad, but I'm glad that all of this has taken place after I've become an adult. Because if any of this would have happened before my 30s, I probably would have been out there with them, honey. I was already marching for damn BLM. Sure did. Even damn decorated my damn car. Like, I'm so embarrassed. I hope that there is no pictures of that shit on my old Facebook, but I'm sure there is. And you know, even back then I was a mediator, because one side said blue lives matter and the other side said black lives matter. So even back then I saw both sides, even though I was a leftist. I was like, well, ain't all cops bad. Yeah, most of them are, but ain't all, you know. And I don't know if I think most, but you know, there's always going to be bad apples in any community of people. So anyways, even back then I was still, even when I was on the left, I was still a mediator. I saw both sides. But I'm so glad that I come to my senses eventually. I mean, I still honestly identify probably more as a conservative or Republican, but I'm just disappointed in the way that things is going. I think a lot of people are that are my age. I find that I found like two groups of people, like the people that are like diehard MAGA supporters. That's going to be the older crowd, the boomers. And then there's this other generation of us that's like, I don't know, 45 to 25. We own some new shit and we pissed. We want to see the Epstein files. We want to see who all was on the list. We want to know, we want to see the motion of discovery from every damn thing that we can. And we're pissed. And you know, it has a lot of conservatives talking. I mean, the whole conservative, you know, the MAGA movement is like imploding right now. You know, we have half of them that are diehard MAGA. They don't want to look at the evidence. They're just going to ignore, stick their head in the sand like Democrats do. You know, when they're ignoring Joe Biden's Hunter Biden's drug problem and Joe's pedophilia. You know how they just ignored it. Cocaine in the White House. We don't know where it come from. No explanation. Both parties do that. They ignore. I've even seen some of my favorite right-wing commentators. The past 2 weeks, I've realized who's bought and paid for. It sucks. It sucks to watch some of my idols. I mean, you know, it sucks to watch them go MAGA and ignore the evidence, ignore it all. I never want to get to a point to where I am so fixated on a person or a party that I forget my mission or I overlook bad behavior. I think a lot of people on the right and left, they're so dedicated to their party that they have a bad habit of overlooking the dirt and corruption that said party commits. And I don't ever want to get to a place where I'm complicit and I overlook the evil that even my own party is committing. I want to call that shit out. And how we fix that and fix the Republican Party, if it's ever going to be fixed, honestly, I think we need a whole new party, okay? we need a revolution, honey, of truth, of honesty. I mean, it just, the waters are so muddied around the entire world. Every single system is dirty, down, dysfunctional. Every time we turn around, we find out somebody else has got their hands in the honey pot, stealing more money. You know, it's just, and every side does it. Every side is wrapped up in sexual nefarious behavior, drug use, cheating on their wives, sexual scandals, both sides. You know, that Nick Fuentes guy, I didn't even know who that was until I think like this past weekend. He went nuclear on the African American community, and he didn't tell no lies. You know, I actually have mad respect for him, the way that he was able to articulate without offending. Now, a lot of people got offended, but that's because they're dumb, okay? That's because they're dumb. They operate on feelings instead of facts. They're incapable of taking accountability. They're incapable of having a level of awareness to realize that what he's saying is not about them personally, but about the community and the culture, okay? It's a lack of intelligence, ego, pride, whatever. He didn't tell no lies. Everything he said was legitimate. If you haven't heard it, you should hear it. Every right wing, especially every black right wing commentary has they've stitched it and did commentary on it. And I have to say, mad respect to all of the conservative men that did not. I mean, most of the conservative men that are African American, they watched it, and I've seen like 10 of my favorite conservative African American conservative commentators. They all watched it and they fully agreed with him. So he has the support of a lot of the black community. He really does. The only people that have a problem with what he said is people that behave that way. Yeah, he's a smart guy, dude. He was breaking down, you know, Israel and stuff like that, and the president, Netanyahu. I try so hard. Netanyahu, that's my best guess, okay? He's the, is that who that is? Yeah, I think so. Netanyahu? Who's the president of Israel? I need to shave my legs. Oh, no. That's South Africa. Who is Netanyahu? Who is the president of South Africa? Something's trying to fly up my nose. Who is that Netanyahu then? Now I can't. Lord have mercy. Why do I do this to myself? My hip. My hip. Listen, I'm going to go cook tonight, and I'm going to come back, and we're going to talk about whoever this Netanyahu is. We're going to talk about Israel. I'm going to go do some research and see what I can find. I'm sure half of y'all know better than me. Maybe tomorrow y'all can tell me. How about we do that in the morning? How about you teach me something tomorrow? Teach me about the history. I don't want what the history books say. I want the underbelly history, the back room history, the skeletons in the closet history, you know, of Israel and our ties. It seems like this shit goes all the way back to like the George Bush era, and it also has to do with Epstein. You know, he was working for our government. His wife, or Ghislaine Maxwell's father, was he was a Sahad. He worked for Israel, honey. He was like the special agent for Israel. This is why I said I'm going to go think and see what I can figure out. It's hard for me to learn under these conditions, but today it feels good, and I actually feel like reading, so yeah, it's a lot going on, and it's a lot to keep up with when you're homeless. And I mean, I genuinely care, but at the same time, I consciously am aware that these things are only going to get worse because we're living through the end of times. So there's only so much we can do, but I think that we need to fight towards a better tomorrow, and absolutely for the benefit of good for all. It's like literally our responsibility. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Helping each other. Living in God's light. Sharing His word. Yeah, there's a lot there. Yeah, so allegedly, from my basic understanding, Epstein, Israel and the United States essentially were in cahoots together to collect blackmail on world leaders, presidents, princes, and that was the whole objective of the Epstein Island, was to collect blackmail. But that Epstein story with Israel and Ghislaine Maxwell's father, that has something to do with the current war. It does. And the history of Israel and America together. I don't quite understand. We'll talk about it in the morning. Apparently, Israel's crooked. I just can't win. 3 months ago, I was like, support for Israel, and now I'm like, what the hell? You ain't God's chosen people out here damn committing mass genocide. You done forgot your mission. Okay, little piggy? Like, it's just so disappointing, y'all, to figure out that the world is crooked like this. It's always been like this. It'll always be like this. We just gotta fight for a better tomorrow and stay focused on the mission, God's word. It's actually scary shit. The threat of nukes and scary shit. Yeah, I don't know much about it. I honestly highly doubt that either one of my parents even knew where the hell Israel was. You know, it wasn't like politics was huge in our home, local or, national world. That was not really. I didn't grow up with a family that was involved in the world. Quite the opposite. They were completely isolated. They saw family, but it was different. The only time we really watched the news or anything like that was when major events would happen, like 9/11. That was crazy. That was absolutely insane. That was probably one of the scariest days of our lives. The whole nation just stopped. It's crazy to think about how everybody just stopped. It was one of them times where people were being sent home from work. Children was being sent home from school. Parents were rushing to schools to pick up their children. It was mass panic. And after everybody got home and got settled, the world stopped in just complete shock at what had taken place on 9/11. It's heartbreaking still thinking back. I think that absolutely affected my life in a political way. It's probably one of the leading reasons that I'm so interested in terrorism, world peace, just political things, Probably a lot of us millennials are the ones out here that's completely, ejecting ourselves, out of the MAGA movement, because this doesn't make sense. This is not what we signed up for. Not millennials. We on some new stuff. It ain't got to be this way. We understand that the boomers have accepted things are this way, but this new generation, we ain't accepting this shit, because we understand that change is possible. We understand that things can change and we can make this world a better place. So many people get comfortable with living with blinders on. They're too scared to fight, too scared to ruffle feathers, too scared to just say something. and they accept things. And this is how the country turns into a crappy spot. Generation after generation just accepts things. This millennial generation, my generation, this upcoming generation, we ain't going for that. So we gonna kindly ask anyone who is in the way of progress to please step out of the way, because we have a mission to save the damn world. Okay, Pinky? Like, seriously. You know what I mean? It's like the MAGA movement has split off into two categories. You have my age group and younger. We're absolutely pissed about the Epstein files. We're rejecting this administration at this point until they keep their word. And then you have the older generation of MAGA who is just accepting it, and they don't really do the reading like my generation. They don't really do the research like my generation. I'm not saying all. I'm just saying they've gotten comfortable. They're retired. You get it. We ain't going for it. We on some new shit. Yeah, and I think that Nick Fuentes is really leading this movement. Like, this kid, this guy, he's probably, I would say he's maybe 25, I don't know. He looks young. This guy is absolutely blowing up on the internet right now. Everything he has to say, I agree with. And I'm so happy to see someone else thinking outside of the damn box. It gives me hope. It really does. He gives me hope. I was disappointed to hear Ben Shapiro and Brett Cooper and certain people, some of my favorite commentators, they're just MAGA, MAGA, MAGA. And it's like, whoa, wait a minute. I thought you were a different person. I thought you was by God's rules, by wrong and right, by good and evil. Like, what is this crap? It's disappointing. But they're bought and paid for. It's the Daily Wire. Well, not Brett, but she is kind of bought and paid for still and yet, because she has other deals than just her YouTube channel. So she has to say certain political things in order to keep her job and her position. And I just find it sad, and I am so glad that I have the opportunity to say whatever the hell I want. And you know, if you haven't already noticed, in the past 2 years, I've changed so much. Like, my beliefs, the way I feel, my political party, the people I push for. Yeah. So this is me growing. You get to see me grow and develop and mature and come into my own, I guess. Just in the past 2 years, so much has changed. So I'm curious to see what the future brings. I'm going to run, y'all. I really hate this. Maybe I can figure out some type of situation to get it to work. I love you guys, and I hope that y'all have a good night. And y'all be safe, and we will talk tomorrow. I gotta get my ass on the road. This phone's about to die too. I'm on 2%. We will talk tomorrow, and I'm gonna see if I can go figure out what the hell I'm talking. Benjamin Netanyahu. I'm gonna go figure out what the hell I'm talking about. I hear stuff and I'm like, oh my God, that's crazy. I need to tell them about that. And then the next day my memory's wiped. I play 50 first dates with my job every day. That's what it's like. I wake up and I done forgot everything I learned about the night before. It's like, damn, that was all for work and all day on the drain, because I can't remember nothing. I need to come up with a better concept of screenshotting, and I need, you know what I need? I need my computer so I can jot down notes like I used to for Talk It Too, so I'm better organized. That's not a possibility right now, so you're going to have to deal with my dysfunctional ass until, I don't know, Jesus makes a way, honey. I don't know. I had a great time today. I'm glad that I did a little bit of biking. It was about 10, maybe 12 miles. And I love you guys. We'll hang out tomorrow. Benjamin Netanyahu. I'm going to go find out. I'm going to go find what I'm talking about, and I'll come back and report in the morning, and we're going to have a good Tuesday. I think it's supposed to rain, so we'll have to figure that out. I love you guys, and I hope that y'all stay safe with all this crazy weather out here. And I'm praying for y'all, and y'all please pray for me. And y'all have a lovely evening. Bye, y'all. God bless.